Let's go! Shots out, suicidal doors, make their heads spin. Better safe than sorry, make them niggas spin again. Falling Louis left my pocket, know I took the whole team. Whole begging niggas stealing, X my plug in his skin. Flashing lights, hit them sirens, then I put it in the wind. Like the Zion say a prayer, Lord knows I'm about to sin. On my mama act a fool, she ain't raised no damn dummy. Only question left to ask a nigga, how the fuck you coming? How I'm coming like a nigga with a saw on. Get on with that Ricky Rick bitch, then I ride off. Still waking up and you broke, that's your damn fault. Remember when I learned to use a fork like it was Microsoft. Clientele didn't know the difference between fish scale, oil base, great ain't cold case. It's a bridge throwaway. I'm the one way with a four-way. Got it on a Monday, gone same day. Oh, you foul, you flavored, no, I'm passing out the text. Like chalk black, live street, I'm coming with a rep. Popping out with that drip, no, them hoes gon' sweat. Got my stripes in these streets, I'm a decorated vet. Understand what I'm saying, you can always say let. No, I'm fame to the east, got my smoke from out west. Won't sign to the streets, no way too independent. Check the stats.
Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Fill it up, share this live, man. What's up? What up? Shout out to Flight Crabbers, man. Flight Crabbers doing the track right now, man. How you coming? Flight Crabbers, check them out, man. Spotify. Yeah, it's getting spooky, man. Spooky hours out here. My man right here dressed trick or treat.
Oh, good.
No matter where I go,
yeah.
What you want, but I'm doing better than last year. Hit a one time, save a number, and it's past 10. No one up the scope, got you niggas playing.
All right, Alexa, stop. Woo.
Making a trial, see the charges got.
This is why I like.
Middle finger, everyone that said a nigga want be shit. Seeing this belief.
Yo, we back.
That's how we coming, man. Shout out to Flight Kravitz, man. How you coming, man? Appreciate you, man. He's like, yo, use this shit for the intro. So I'm like, yeah, we don't have to do that for the one time. Shout out to the people just joining, man. Spit Your Game live, man. Appreciate you guys joining with the experience. We're going to get into it, guys. We're going to get into it. Without further ado, man, let me go ahead and introduce myself. Vinny Vito, man. What's going on? Love is love. Parker Roll, you know how we do. Stand up. St. Louis in the building. And I'm accompanied by, what's good?
You know, Chef KG in the motherfucking house. You know, it is Halloween this Friday, so I'm in the spirit. Let's go. Got my camouflage on, nigga. You know what that means.
My nigga came through as Ghostface. That is what they call that mask. Now you kind of sound like you talking through a kazoo, but my nigga, that shit is dope though. Now, without further ado, we do have another guest I want to bring up, and for us to be able to break down what we need to break down, I got to get an expert from the South. I got to get an expert from that soil. So without further ado, man, I want to bring my motherfucking player partner cousin, King Trey I Sway, to the motherfucking building, y'all. Come through. Oh, shit. This nigga done fell asleep. Oh, God. Damn. Hey, we got two ghost faces in this motherfucker, man. What's good, my G? Can you please speak to the people, man? What's going on with you?
Oh, man, you know, we just rocking this YK 1K for the one time. You know what I mean? Check out the merch, man. Y'all go check it out. Nah, for real. You know what I mean? We really putting it together. You know what I mean? And
Hold on. But listen, man, before we leave this subject here, YK 1K clothing, bro. Yeah. The drip looks good, bro. You know what I'm saying? The jacket is crazy. I ain't even gonna front, bro.
Yeah. Put it together. You know, young high school.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
That's fine. He do all schools worldwide. You know what I mean? Tap in. Oak Cliff, America. We in this bitch for real.
Well, listen, bro. Shout out to 1K. I'm sorry, YK 1K Clothing, bro. I got. And listen, hopefully you got some shit in some tall, big and tall sizes, so I can
Man, he
get
got
down
it
with the
all.
drip,
He
bro.
got it all. He got it all.
No doubt, man. Well, listen, for anybody that really want to fuck with that, want to get down with the movement, go ahead and just Google YK 1K Clothing. My bag, I ain't got the direct, but listen, he's Googleable. My G, get some of that drip. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
That's a fact, man. But shout out to that, bro. For real. What we doing here, man? What is we doing? We is in the building.
Those motherfucking tank. Y'all got the big things. We got the big banks. Third one, man. Come on. What is we talking? I can't believe a nigga even uttered the words cash money was gonna win. So that's
well, shit, KG, man. You don't put your ankle right on the end. So shit, you might as well go ahead and start.
Because I'm gonna go ahead and we talked offline about this, and what you said, I took it and ran with it. So, we said this version is similar to the Locks versus Dipset. I honestly thought Dipset with that commercial success would outdo the Locks. But you made the great point, the Locks had the streets. In this case, No Limit has the streets. Cash Money had street records, but they weren't hitting like No Limit shit. No Limit shit was just from a different stratosphere. So you did have Wayne, you did have Juvie. Unfortunately, Wayne didn't show up nor Turk. But I still didn't see them winning that with them two involved. That's just my opinion.
So shit, you basically saying No Limit was gonna be No Limit all the way. No doubt. I respect that.
And I like the fact they played all the songs that I figured they would play. You know what I'm saying? With the exception of a couple, you know what I'm saying? I would do Meal Ticket in there and maybe like what's that Let My Nine Get 'Em or some shit on the Ghetto D. Lay it down, get 'em. I ain't gonna let my nine get 'em. Like, you know what I'm saying? Something off of Ghetto D, but I digress. It was still a great show from both sides. So, but I was already going with No Limit once I saw the poster. So that's just me.
Hey, with Trey, man, I want you to chime in. You know what I'm saying? I want you to chime in because this thing had a lot of layers to it, and we definitely gonna take our time as we break down every layer. But shit, just the overall, your summary, man. How you feel? I mean, first of all, let me just ask this, my G. Shit, who was you going with? When you first heard about this matchup, what was your initial thoughts on this?
Again, it all had went to like if Wayne was gonna show up, they had a big factor into it. You know what I'm saying? And that was a big factor of why, you know what I'm saying, they couldn't just go crazy on No Limit like they could have went in. Let's not get it twisted, gentlemen. We're talking about Dwayne Carter. Talking about a GOAT, legend, a god in a rap game such and such. And I ain't trying to rock. I'm just going to keep it away and be on it. KG, let's keep it all the way there, brother. I'm talking to you personally. Do you honestly think if something came out like a milli, if Wayne came out playing a milli, what would Cash Money have for? No Limit have for that? We talking about just recent hits under Cash Money. Wayne,
I never said they had recent hits, but in that time frame from what 94, 95, I want to say West Coast Bad Boys was probably first running 94, 95 to at least early 2000, late 99, 2000, bro. They had a run, bro, and in the midst of the 99, 2000 or 98 is where Cash Money blew up and they kept going. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm gonna say
they had recent shit, but if you dig into No Limit's catalog for real, you can definitely find a counterpunch for a million. It won't be like a single person track. It could, but more than likely it's gonna be at least with 2 people. I'm just gonna keep it a buck and say that.
I don't think there's nothing in No Limits catalog that can just fuck with Wayne. Period. That's what I'm saying. But that's just my personal opinion. You know
That's
what I'm
cool.
saying? The fact of the matter is that when you talk about a verses that they came with the energy. You had 100 niggas in No Limit compared to like 5 or 6, 7, 8 niggas in Cash Money. You see what I'm saying?
But and then all the niggas had albums though. At least one shape or form, nigga.
I really want everybody to dissect on this. So you know what I'm saying? So
well, hold on. Let's kind of unpack that right there. Let's definitely kind of unpack that right there. You know what I'm saying? Because that was one of the points I was gonna bring up. You know what I'm saying? As far as how No Limit showed up to that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Without even the first word being shown up, there was things I noticed off the top. Just like you said, them niggas came super deep. Like when them niggas was marching to the stage, nigga.
We know limits, so just come on, bro. Stop playing.
Not only that, but at the same time, them niggas was all in solidarity about their outfits. If a nigga wasn't wearing fatigue, he had a t-shirt on with the label. You saw Mia X had C Murder on the back of her shirt. She had the guys who passed away, Big Ed, Mr. Magic on the front of the shirt, things of that nature. So them niggas came out.
It was just blue.
Huh?
He had camo on, it was just blue.
Right, okay, right. You know what I'm saying? So it was all, no matter what, it was all as a unit, bro. Now when you see Cash Money, everybody wearing different labels. You got Juvenile wearing the Miri, you got BG wearing Fendi. It's like everybody in their own little world. You know what I'm saying? You don't really see that unit.
I mean, but hasn't it always? I mean, because they've been they're under the stone.
Them niggas should have came out in t-shirts, iced out to the fucking gills, nigga.
Like the We on Fire.
I'm talking about nigga Jabos and fucking t-shirts, nigga, iced out to the gills. That's why I think them niggas could have came out like that. Or if you don't want to take it back like that, everybody should have had something that had Cash Money on it. Instead of promoting the Miri at that time, you should at least had a t-shirt with the Cash Money emblem on it. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? You going to war, bro. Like, we all understand you niggas got money, you niggas get a Miri. We understand. We got that. But this is wartime. You got to show up. This is performance.
You got to think about it too. BG just came home, so he ain't really been on the stage quite this big. So he wanna look good.
Man,
like,
BG been home about
just came home shit, man.
How long BG been out? That nigga been home.
That's 2 years removed, bro. That's 2020.
That nigga been on plenty stages. Nigga, he been out there getting that money. Them niggas just got off stage. They just got off stage with the tour.
Yeah, so what are you talking about?
Damn.
You tried it.
When you've been doing it for 6 months straight.
Man, Master P understood the assignment. We coming in as a unit, we rocking this shit as a unit, and we gonna look good as a unit. And that's exactly what they did.
But listen, I want to go ahead and just give my summary real quick because we're gonna dive back into it because, you know, like I was telling Chef, man, it's a lot of layers, and we might be on this for a minute. But just I'm gonna keep it 100. When I first heard about this matchup, I didn't know how they was gonna come. I didn't know how Cash Money was gonna present it because I said this off top in the post. If they bring the Young Money imprint and they bring in the Rich Gang imprint, it's gonna be a problem off top. And that's bringing Wayne into the fold. That's bringing Drake and Nicki Minaj. That's what I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up. If them niggas able to pull that off, if you able to get Young Thug out of there and perform Lifestyle, you got some problems. You know what I'm saying? So at first I was like, I don't think No Limit could do it. But I said this off the top. I said, if they just keep it Cash Money and No Limit, and I'm like, bro, you only got 20 songs. So to me, No Limit
Yeah.
had a fighting chance because it's all about song placement at that point.
Well, you
To
know
me,
they only cut it down to 10 though.
but see, we didn't even know that.
Yeah, it was 20
We didn't
songs
even
in
know that
total.
going into it. That's
Yeah,
what
it was 20 songs total, but from
But
both
the thing
sides it was 10
was,
apiece.
I don't think they cut it
I would
down
like,
to 10.
I would like you fellas to
It
check
started
out.
late.
So we go into round one. If I'm going too fast, please let me know.
He didn't even give a
Yeah,
summary yet.
go ahead. Yeah. I just wanted to tell
He didn't
people
give a
how
summary
I
yet.
felt initially going into it. But let's go ahead and break it down.
Well, the initial question was, who did I have to win? I always had No Limit for the win, but I was like, Cash Money. If Wayne and Turk can show up and be there, it's gonna be over with. Without them two, yeah, it was easy. It was a slide. It was a slippery slope.
Yeah, man,
Now
stop there real quick.
came in. Now I'm gonna give it to him. I'm gonna give Cash Money first round 1-0 because I do feel like 400 degrees.
What?
I think 400 degrees alone was a harder song than You Could Tell I'm a Soldier. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
You are smoking
I
rocks.
push your ass up. Don't even go. I'm talking about he just had that bitch
Right,
just.
no, you tripping, bro.
That's just. But you know it's crazy.
Hold on, you're moving too fast. You're moving too fast.
I asked that.
No. I mean, no.
Yeah, he didn't give his summary yet. He just kept going.
Hold on. Huh? No. He gave a summary.
No, I'm talking about you didn't give yours.
I did give my summary. I basically said that I feel like if Cash Money was going to use the Young Money and the Rich Gang imprint, I think No Limit couldn't stand against that because that means you're going to be bringing out Nicki Minaj, you're going to be bringing out Drake, you're going to be bringing out Young Thug. I think that's just too much. That's too many nuke bombs that can kind of neutralize what you think is your best shit. But if they did exactly what they did do, keep it Cash Money versus No Limit, all them niggas had a fighting chance because it comes down to song placement. First of all, it comes down to song placement, and second of all, it comes down to who goes second. That was super important.
It's like getting the ball at halftime or getting the ball at the kickoff.
That and the fact that you can switch up. So if somebody is dropping a nuke bomb, what you thought you was gonna go with, you can now switch it up to something else. You know what I mean?
Switched it up when they did slow motion.
What you say?
I said No Limit. I believe they clearly switched it up when they did slow motion. But I believe
you talking about Cash Money
because Mia X had the shirts like posted days before, so niggas probably wasn't even tripping off the fact there was only 20 songs, not a piece though. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
I don't know.
But no, let's go ahead and back this up, y'all. Hey, yo, what up? If y'all just joining, man, shout out Spit Your Gang, talking shit, man. We had to go live for you boys, so make sure y'all subscribe to the tribe too, y'all. Spit Your Gang 314 on your YouTube platform. Subscribe, it costs you nothing. Now we about to go ahead and break it down. The thing I wanted to back up and talk about, you already mentioned it, Trey. You know what I'm saying? Wayne the Turk did not show up, bro. I think that was the biggest blow to Cash Money right there. When that happened, because we already knew about the issue that Turk was having with Cash Money because he was having them on a hot board tour. So we already knew about that. But I thought for shit show, Wayne was going to be at the concert. I just didn't think that Wayne was going to do his Young Money songs. I just figured Wayne was going to do his Carter songs. But I figured Wayne was going to be there. So I never thought that Wayne was going to be there.
That never crossed my mind. It's funny that you said that.
Yeah, I thought Wayne was going to be on board with this. I never, you know what I'm saying? But when he didn't show, it was already over, bro. Because one thing about it, we seen with the locks, performance can neutralize one of your bombs. When you have a sick-ass performance, like the locks was putting on, when the locks was not using the background vocal like Cash Money was doing, No Limit wasn't using no background vocals. Everybody went out there and got to it. Performance matters, bro. So yeah, you know, and one thing, we always talk about.
Oh no,
What's up?
I was just gonna say that No Limit kind of just showed you how relationships matter too. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's
Master
what
P.
I want to get into. I said all that to get into that. Cash Money got issues with Wayne and Turk. No Limit had some same issues with niggas that was on the stage. The niggas put that shit aside though. That shit was bigger than the issues, bro.
Yeah.
The shit was, I mean, even with Turk, bro, even though y'all niggas been calling each other bitch ass, y'all been going at it. For the sake of your brand and you representing, and nigga, you going against a hometown nigga. Niggas that live 10 minutes away from your ass. The Calliope, the Magnolia, nigga, right there. Nigga, you gotta show up. This just not for money. This is for your motherfucking city, boy. It's for, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I thought them niggas would have put that shit aside. I saw Master P on stage with Youngbleed, and we're gonna get into Youngbleed, you know what I'm saying, a little bit later. But you know, they had issues in the past, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Him and Mia X was just having issues for the Essen Fest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So and that's back in July. So that's fresh. They were still able to put that shit aside and get on there and represent that tank. And Mia X put on one of her best performances to date.
Yeah, fact.
With no background, nigga. She knew every fucking word, nigga. I forgot her lyrics. You know, I'm about it. I forgot her lyrics. She knew every word, bro. Man,
yeah. She definitely was like the Jada Kiss of the group, like if you had to compare.
Hey, and that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Because she definitely outshined pretty much everybody on stage, bro, just being herself. But I'm a rebuttal what you said, Trey. When you said they got all these niggas on stage, they came out 100 deep. At least about 5 or 6 of them had albums. Mac, Fiend, Young Bleed, Silk the Shocker, like Mia X. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't no, I mean, besides the extras we ain't know, besides, you know, big buys and shit. I mean, there really wasn't nobody knew unless it was somebody.
I never knew his name until I knew who he was, but I never knew bruh's name.
Big buys?
Yeah, I never knew his name.
Bro, he been in every freaking thing.
I know, because I seen him in every video,
every video, every movie. You know
but I didn't never know who his name was. I ain't know.
Yeah, big buys.
Yo, shout out to my man Tremont, man. I'm hoping I'm saying that right, man. My man say, yo, Wayne don't fuck with them like that anymore. You know, listen, you right on the money with that, man. We seen it took a lot for Wayne to get on that Hot Boy tour, and he left early. That nigga left early.
He performed a lot of his songs by himself.
That's a fact, bro.
Like he had his own set, by himself where he did his songs, kept saying thank you after every song, and then he left the stage. Hot Boys came back out, and then he'd come back out and do his little parts of the songs, but he wasn't out there the whole entire time.
No doubt. No,
he's had more of a impact career than all of them combined. That's what I'm saying. They just hit different just for Wayne, just like to get like it wouldn't be fair for No Limit for Wayne to even be on stage.
Man, they still had some fighting.
Now, first of all, hold on, man. Let's address this, my nigga, because listen, I've been letting you talk, bro. I've been letting you talk with this disrespect. First of all,
but he's not like to No Limit, my nigga. And hold on. One of their biggest pieces is locked up, Mystical. So stop, miss me with that, bro. No,
hold on,
No, you're not gonna disrespect No Limit.
We're talking about crowd control. We're talking about level of noise, the impact that Wayne. I don't want to be no rider, bro. I'm just saying, like, I'm just speaking facts on the.
You're definitely a rider with it. But listen. All I'm saying is. All I'm saying is this, cuz you know what I'm saying. Wayne is not Neo when it comes to No Limit, bro. I mean, Wayne has put a lot of work in. Wayne has been more successful than any artist on No Limit. But when we talking about a versus, you can only pick what we thought was 20 songs, and we talking about a 10-song battle, that definitely favors No Limit.
They performed every verse to the song. That's why No Limit had the crowd control, because everybody had a chance to like Mac just came home. That was big for Mac. You know what I'm saying? To even get
that was huge for Mac.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, first of all,
was you watching the same verses? How about crowd control?
What you talking about?
You had the first song and everybody was singing. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? What I say wrong? I said that was huge.
You just said No Limit didn't Cash Money didn't really have crowd control. When they did, bro.
Cash Money or No Limit?
Some of the, not every song, but I just rewatched it.
Like I'm looking at Juvenile. Juvenile had crowd control. And when BG finally did Cash Money is the Army, I was like, finally, this nigga, you know what I'm saying, coming with the bang. But man, besides that, like, you gotta understand, No Limit really had the tank. No Limit really had the tank. No Limit really.
They probably would have played two. They probably could have squeezed in 2 Wayne songs in that playlist. That's gonna be straight killers. What 2 songs you think that would have just took they side all the way over?
It wouldn't have mattered. It doesn't matter because if Wayne wasn't there.
No, you said he would, if he was there, it'd have been a wash. So he probably wouldn't have had the whole playlist. That's what I'm saying. They still had to sprinkle in their other hits, even though he's on those other hits.
I mean.
All right, listen, bro. Okay, so first of all, Wayne got some shit that can
demolish.
Just saying, performance matters, and one thing Wayne has hits where he can just unleash on the stage. If you asking me what Joyce he could have did that would shoot up that motherfucking arena, he could have did that fucking song he did with Eminem.
Yeah.
I pick you up and I'm gonna drop it on your foot, like nigga. That live with guitars and like they
talking about that. I'm talking about during the verses. I ain't talking about all the extra ensemble. I'm talking about if he was at the verses.
What you mean,
what
bro?
2 songs?
Listen, man, that's what I'm saying.
Ensemble is what I'm talking about in a performance. That matters when you go.
Bro,
when you do that, that matters. You talking about neutralizing somebody?
Man, y'all still skipping over the subject. Y'all can't give me 2 songs.
No, I'm not creeping off the subject. I'm just saying that both of y'all right. If Lil Wayne play his, I mean, listen, hold on. Let me just say this real quick, cuz, and I'm gonna let you land. All I want to say is, both of y'all right in some respects. If Lil Wayne does the right song, and we all talked about how Lil Wayne used to kill performances as of late. that has not been the damn talk of the town. You know, people ain't talking about his performances. But if Lil Wayne give one of those performances, and with the right song, he can definitely neutralize something. But to your point, KG, No Limit has some shit for Wayne. I mean,
exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm
gonna tell you something else that Lil Wayne could have performed that would have neutralized one of Peace songs.
What's that?
If he would have did Miss My Dogs out there. If he would have did Miss My Dogs on fucking stage with BG Juvie, and he's still talking about Turk, that's gonna neutralize shit, bro.
That's gonna go crazy.
I mean, come on, bro.
I get you on that, but it's still you got.
I mean, never thought about that.
If you remember, Bone Thugs and Harmony had a verses with 3 6 Mafia. Juicy J came out and performed Bands That Make You Dance and brought Wayne out. The crowd went crazy. I'm talking about went berserk.
That's not his song.
Hey, they went crazy for Wayne. They ain't go crazy for Juicy J.
You still ain't named 2 songs that would.
All I'm saying is,
we ain't gotta keep going, bro. We ain't gonna change your mind, but I just know, like,
I'm talking about crowd presence. I'm talking about that crowd presence.
But
This
he
is
put
a
all the
super.
sauce on
got a
it.
million too, bro. Don't act like a million.
This is a mega superstar. And then just think if Turk was able to say, I like them high, the ones that don't tell me to stop. Oh, I'm talking about we not going
Man, come on, bro. We already just seen how the crowd was begging for Turk's verse when they was performing in Chicago. Them niggas tried to cut off the song. The crowd kept going. They had to end up playing his verse, even when they ain't want to. So we all know that Turk has some impact.
Or
Especially on that
didn't Juvie perform We on Fire? I just think if Turk was, I got them bacon and the large in the factory. I'm little Turk. I'm living large. Got them baddest hoes after me.
After me.
A young nigga balling out of control, playing with millions, playing with condos. I mean,
if Wayne would have did his verse on Rich Niggas, that's what I'm saying. Like, them niggas not being there hurt Cash Money off the rip.
Cash Money.
Off the rip. So
that's what I'm saying.
No Limit had that shit in the bag, especially.
I thought. Go ahead.
What? No, go ahead. I'm just saying, Cash Money had it in the bag, man. But we got to break down some distinct.
And so what I thought is because I knew that Wayne and Turk wasn't gonna be there. I thought that Birdman was gonna go in his bag. You hear me? And maybe bring out 3 6 Mafia. I feel like they performed Playing While You Hating, the crowd would have went crazy. Honestly, that was a hit record.
They didn't do Playing While You Hating. They didn't. But you know why? The thing was, bro, because you don't have Wayne and Turk. Most of those hits and some of those iconic verses included Wayne and Turk. Wayne and Turk is on Playing While You Hating.
They was on Bling Bling. They was on everything.
You know that's what I'm saying. So they really couldn't go heavy into that bag because Baby ain't gonna be able to carry them niggas. And Juvie already did all the heavy lifting. I mean, how much you guys well said Juvie version?
All of it.
No Limit.
All of it. It was basically
Juvenile versus, bro. That's why they couldn't get to
Juvenile versus No Limit, and that wasn't fair.
Man, don't do BG like
y'all bringing up great points, man.
For BG, bro. That's crazy.
I do want to bring this up too, bro.
Him in a few rounds, but he couldn't do it. But for the most part, BG don't have. Besides Bling Bling and Cash Money is the Army, everything else was after Cash Money. So he don't really have a lot of cash money.
Bro. He had some street hits with Cash Money, man. I'm not gonna go into that bag and keep on going.
I mean, he could have performed Thugged Out, but only certain few really like.
The thing is, y'all. I mean, we all gotta remember, man. When you away from the spotlight for 14 years. You're not able to go on the road, perform your classic hits. It's not gonna hit as hard. And that's what we saw with BG. It's why he couldn't really go with. He did Cash Money as the Army, better yet, the Navy.
And then that whole hit
off top. You know what I'm saying? But he been away so long that a lot of those album cuts he really couldn't go into in a verses. Now in a tour when it's all about them, or if he got his own tour. That he can really get in this bag. But in the verses, you got to bring out the heavy hitters. You got to remember, this ain't for niggas sitting by his jukebox. This is for millions of viewers. You got to bring out your heavy hitters. So now he really couldn't go in that bag. It's a lot of BG songs, nigga, that's worthy of.
And I honestly feel
being up there, but But listen, you know what? I do want to mention this because. There's been, people been saying that Wayne didn't show up because of the Turk beef. You know what I'm saying? That he was pretty much standing with his brother like, no, if Turk ain't there, I ain't going to be there. And that nigga Lil Wayne was actually 8 minutes away from the fucking venue. That nigga had a show that night at Drake's. You know what I'm saying? So he could have been there if he wanted to, my nigga. So, yeah, he's definitely showing you by not showing you that, I ain't fucking with y'all right now. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not like he was on tour and he was away in Switzerland. This nigga was 8 minutes down the street. Their show was before his show because Drake's is a nightclub. You know what I'm saying? So he could have did both if he wanted to. So Wayne letting you know, nigga.
I'm riding with my brother.
Fuck y'all niggas. Hey, hold on, listen, man. Yo, my man Tremont, yo, keep firing him off. My man say BG don't have a lot of radio records. And
Exactly.
you're right about that.
Exactly.
BG's radio records is tied to the Hot Boys legacy. The bling bling, the
what kind of boys? The Hot Boys. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
you know, all his shit is tied to He don't have it for himself. You're right.
And that brings me to my next point. That's why they should have performed Shine, because BG is on there, and they should have brought out Matt 10, because you know what I'm saying. They would have gave them another.
Man, bro,
you keep saying Mac 10 is like the savior, bro. It wouldn't have did
nothing. We're talking about again. We're talking about verses, fellas. In verse, we talking about crowd control. I think that would have brought the crowd out, because I mean, Mac 10 is out there. He was with Cash Money. That's a part of history. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, what he gonna bring out? TQ. You got to bring out different elements to try to save your way, because you didn't have all the elements. And I think that would, man, with Snoop being there, for sure. Why not, nigga? Y'all had
that makes sense, man. That makes sense
from the jump.
Because listen, Snoop has hits with no limit.
And I
Mac 10 never had that radio success with Cash Money, even though he put out a fire project. And actually,
Banger Ball.
He got a song with BG that's the dopest song on that motherfucker. That Flocka Flocka Flocka, with that nigga BG going off on the hook. I forgot the name of it, but even if they did that song, dog, people's not gonna know what the fuck that is, bro. Like, Mac 10 wasn't the savior for that, bro. Mac 10 just don't have the.
Shine was a radio hit.
Shine, they wasn't playing Shine like that.
They was playing Bling Bling more than Shine, my nigga.
They was playing Bling Bling. They wasn't playing.
It was a part of the Lights Out era, so for sure. You know.
No. Now, I don't want to disrespect Shine, because Shine was on the video charts. When you saw the top 10, right, Shine was on that motherfucker. So I don't want to act like it wasn't doing its rounds.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. That's
no. Shine, trust me, because I really didn't like the beat. I'm like, damn, man, you kind of went It was just too. It sounded like a beat that should have been on a Pokemon game or something.
I see where you coming from. But
you know what I'm saying? I'm not bumping that in the whip.
It did numbers. It was a part of the lights.
It did numbers, bro.
It was a part of the Lights Out there. So for Wayne. So you know what I'm saying? So I want to say, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then, you know, again, that would have been like really dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you don't have your hit stars, you gotta start doing avenues that you can't just say nigga YB NBA YoungBoy money Rich Gang shit, nigga. We know you got a $300 million tour going on with YB. That's why you don't give a fuck, for real. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you should have came with it, because Master P really displayed his legacy through that.
Man. You know why? Because his legacy. And okay, I'm gonna let you go. His legacy has always been built on family, and that's what you saw on that stage, bro. I was worried about how they gonna perform, because we saw him in St. Louis, and I ain't gonna lie, it wasn't. It wasn't.
I heard it was lackluster.
But at the same time, he didn't have 50 to 100 niggas on stage, so
right.
Seeing that right there boosted, because nigga, if you got 50 to 100 niggas dancing, or you know what I'm saying, moving behind you, that's a good look, my nigga. That's a good look. Even if everybody just bouncing, not even jumping off, they just, you know, just a simple bounce. That's a good look, bro. So yeah, man, I was kind of worried, but I didn't think about that factor. And yeah, that nigga brought the crew. And I think he probably brought the crew just in case any dumb shit went down, my nigga.
I mean, everybody
got the crew with me, nigga.
Everybody old as shit.
Man, Baby didn't even know his lyrics, nigga. I rewatched that motherfucker. He just standing there waiting for Juvie to say the shit and never reminded his ass. I'm like, this
Baby did good. Baby did better than what I thought he was gonna do on certain songs. I was waiting for him to fuck up, but he was like, damn, okay. But yeah, Baby definitely was.
His mind was somewhere else, bro.
I think
He
he
was
was
there,
drunk.
but his mind was somewhere
Definitely
else.
fucked up.
He
You
been
can tell
around
the
that
way he
young
was
nigga.
talking.
He been around YB. He got that, you know what I'm saying? He a YN OG. OGYN. He a OGYN.
He a young uncle.
Yeah. He
Yeah, hold
a
on.
he a old young uncle.
Oh no, he's definitely that nigga. He a grandpa, man. He ain't an uncle. That nigga. He a young YN grandpa. GP.
Hey,
A YN GP, my nigga. That's what the fuck he is. But he represent though.
Hey, you able to bring up that clip of Mac when he came up there with Mercedes?
Mercedes apologized about that.
I'm gonna get into that. Well, one thing I really wanted to chop it up and see what the fuck y'all thought about that.
Saying, like, I can understand why, because Complex said that actually Cash Money won in their eyes. Over.
Hold on, we ain't worried about what Complex.
I ain't worried about them, nigga.
But I want to know real quick, and I'm gonna play that Mac right after this. What I want to know real quick is how y'all felt about that little back and forth. There was a moment in the battle where
talking about the stunning shit.
You know, Baby got on the mic, did his little 1-2 before he dropped #1 stunner. I'm the nigga that I started that stunning shit. I'm the first nigga with diamonds in his teeth. I'm the first nigga with tats on his face. You know what I'm saying? I started that stunner shit.
Facts.
Yep.
Then my nigga, the next song, P came back, was like, yeah, you started that stunner shit. But nigga, I was uptown too, and I started that I'm about it.
I didn't see nothing wrong with that. They were just getting in their bag.
I ain't seen nothing wrong with that.
That was a light bag for both of them.
It's good. It's good. It's good for hip hop. Hip hop is competitive. You know what I'm saying? Yep. It's good competition. Yep. It was all good. There was a celebration going on at the same time, but they was definitely, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, as you doing verses, they're feuding, they're letting the gas. This is the first time they ever been on stage at one time. All the fuel is letting down. You know what I'm saying? The lighter is running low. You see what I'm saying? So they letting all that shit in. But it was good. I honestly don't think P won that one. I don't think Body was bigger than #1 stunner, because #1 stunner was big. That was a part of Kings of Comedy soundtrack.
Let me remind you this, bro. And this is what I always say this about verses, bro. Verses reveals what was just big on the radio versus what the fuck niggas was listening to for real in their cars. So when you say shit like that, nigga, I'm about it can beat a #1 stunner. As you see, we saw it in real time, my nigga. We saw it.
We saw the performance. But
everybody that was on that song was on that stage that night. There's no excuses for any big time.
Bro, about it was like 97, 96. We talking about
it don't matter, dog.
It don't matter.
It don't matter.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
The reason why it don't matter, bro, because I just seen it. I'm sorry.
The reason for
it.
Listen, brothers.
You know what his column is?
Go ahead. Hold on. Go ahead, Trey. Let Trey land real quick. Hold on. Go ahead, bro.
The reason is, brothers, you got to understand when Cash Money was like really thriving, Master P was looking for new ways to revamp the old No Limit. That shit was done. You see what I'm saying? You had things like he started out with the 504 boys, and you know what I'm saying, and just try to like revamp No Limit until they was able to become the new No Limit. And then they just started doing all type of bounce music and shit like that.
See,
you know
you wasn't even there.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm about it. I was back in Mobile watching the movies with my cousins, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a cousin I got a cousin named Percy. I promise on everything. I love you, Percy. Percy used to have every single No Limit. I'm talking about my big cousin. I know everything about No Limit because of Percy. I'm talking about every CD, tape that you ain't never seen or heard of. Trust me, that shit was right there off the water. Right out the water.
What I'm saying to you is, I'm Bout It in its real time was just as big as Number One Stunner in its real time. That's all I'm trying to say. You can't knock that.
Okay.
You can't knock that. 96, 95, because he had two versions before the real. It was one version called I'm About It Too.
And then I'm About It. And everybody on
there. Yeah, so it was, but in that real time, I still remember my cousin. Shouts out to my cousin. We talking about cousins and shit. My cousin, Lil Johnny. He was. We was in Atlanta when I first heard that shit. He's like, "Hey, cuz," because I was on Crucial Conflict at the time, so you can tell me shit. But he was like, "Hey, cuz, listen to this," and all I heard was that slow bop shit. I'm like, "What the fuck is this?" And bro, that shit changed my life, nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. No Limit was that deal in real time, dog. Like you cannot.
I'm Bout It is around the Freak era, right? Is the Freaknik era, right? Around that time, right? I'm Bout It is around the Freaknik era, right? So you know,
yeah, because the Freaknik wasn't closed until what, 98, 99? I think it was around 2000. So I don't know.
I'm Bout It came out roughly 95, 96?
Somewhere in there.
All right. Yeah. So I'm saying
no, like 95, right? 94, probably 94.
Because there was two versions.
Well,
the one on the radio came out after
because the fact. 96 True to the Game come out, so I know it ain't probably come out 96.
Well, the remix came out True to the Game. Remember with Mia X? That was because Mia X
that's
was
the one they played. That's the one that's been on the radio.
But Mia X was the first lady of No Limit. She was a part of True. She was the only female of True, but not really.
No, she wasn't in True. I don't think she was in True.
It was just the brothers.
She said
she was featured on the songs, but she wasn't a part of True.
Right.
I know she wasn't like the original team. I know she wasn't the Miller brothers, but like they had her as the first.
She was definitely on it.
We get what you're saying, man. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so hold on. So I just want to say this real quick because I've been hearing how y'all been doing this. I just want to say my piece, whether unpopular opinion or not. I did not like I'm About It. That song, the beat was not. It wasn't a thing. I'm gonna keep it real. So versus Number One Stunner, to me, Number One Stunner is the better song. It has a better beat. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I mean, in that respect, it is the better song, cuzzo. But I just said performance. Look, song placement. It ain't what you do. Sometimes it's how you do it. And the fact that when I'm About It drop, every nigga on that stage, whether he was 60 years old to 15, was moving, nigga.
And they knew no lyrics.
They boosted the song, and how same way on how Jeezy came in when that nigga Gucci Man was crashing out on his ass on that verses. I'll put you in the dirt, nigga, right next to your homeboy. I'm smoking Pookie Low. When all that shit calmed down, that nigga Jeezy said, "Hey, nigga, one thing's something, two things for certain, and I'm the realest nigga in it." Sometimes how you play shit would get you to win, and how he did it. In this case, the way Master P did it, dog, the way his partners reacted in that solidarity, that's what pushed it over.
Everybody knew the lyrics too, bro.
Was there
but I'm About It is not a better song to Number One Stunner to me. But as far as the impact, the impact is damn near the same because I'm About It blew up down south. I'm About It was great.
I thought Mia X was gonna play We Don't Care because the party don't stop. That was gonna be, that would have been crazy. But they did you know what I'm saying? They did bring Young Bleed out there, ho, and that was I love
talk about it.
Hey, I love that for BR. Shout out to
hold on. I'm moving too damn fast. I got something loaded up in the clip real quick, man. But keep that, cuzzo. I'm gonna need you on here too. Don't be just jumping off, niggas. We gotta talk about Bleed for sure. For sure. So hold on. Let me go ahead and load up this clip real quick, and we're gonna get this thing popped.
The original king of Baton Rouge. Let that be known. The original king of BR. Nigga had a deal before anybody.
I ain't know that's where you're from.
Boosie first label mate.
Let's go ahead and do this, man. We got a video right here because listen, y'all all heard it when Mac performed. He performed. You ain't got to say too much. I can look in your eyes. What's the name?
I can tell.
I can tell. He performed. I can tell. Great look. Mac did his thing. It was good to see him. But hey, Mercedes has something to say about that. And so let's go ahead and see what Mac talking about.
To address a very misleading narrative that's being pushed in regards to Mercedes and the song I Can Tell that I performed last night as part of the Versus battle. While Mercedes is someone that I've known for a very long time and we have a mutual respect for each other, Mercedes was not contracted by Versus for the performance last night. And let me reiterate, Mercedes was not contracted last night to perform at the Versus battle. I was. Over the years, I've performed the song several times without Mercedes. Mercedes has performed the song several times without me, and it hasn't been an issue until now. In regards to the song, I Can Tell, it was written by myself, Jabot, and Miss Peaches, who were all artists at No Limit at that time. It was recorded for Mercedes' Rear End album. Another false narrative that's being pushed is this idea that Mia X was put in place of Mercedes and sang her parts of the song. That is definitely not true. If y'all saw the performance, I always get the crowd to sing the parts of the song that I don't sing. I only perform the parts of the song that I wrote. I wrote the hook, I wrote the verse. I get the crowd to sing both Mercedes and Jabot's part, and it hasn't been an issue until now. While I understand Mercedes' frustration, should she have been a part of the performance, I think it would have been great to have her there. But she was not contracted for the performance. Let me state that again. She was not contracted for the performance. So this idea that another artist went performed her song, I think is very misleading because I wrote the song. You follow me? This is not a slight at Mercedes. This is just me addressing this and bringing clarity to this situation.
Yeah, man, that was crazy how some people just let shit. People run to the internet too goddamn much, man. And it's sad because you see the same shit that happened with Hurricane Chris. Like he was saying, oh man, they ain't got no local act, da 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 da. But you only mad because you ain't performing, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm just saying, I'm just comparing the situation. Let me land. I'm just saying.
No, go ahead.
That's similar because it's just like, why go straight to the internet? I'm putting charges on it. Like, come on, man. Like, Master P don't own that song. Come on, stop playing. Or if you have your masters, I don't know how that shit works, but I don't believe he don't not own that song. Like he might just say, yeah, writers write the song, but come on, man. Stop playing. But yeah, I'm done.
All right. I just want to say this. I just wanted to say this, that I understand why the fuck she mad. Because they playing your biggest fucking hit, the song that everybody know you for, the only song that everybody know you for, and it's getting played on the fucking biggest damn platform ever. We talking about millions of fucking views, so I understand, y'all. You gonna be mad. I mean, that's just real talk. That's human emotion right there, bro. This is your time that, who knows, her being on that stage that night could have raised her streams, could have put her in a whole different light. People that might not even know where the fuck Mercedes been. She would have been reintroduced to her fans. So I understand why she mad. Damn right. But it is what it is, though. It comes down to business. You know what I'm saying?
People crashing out on the internet though.
I understand why.
Where's she gonna? Where's she gonna get her
contracted? It still probably could have been a way it could have been worked out. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
she wasn't big enough. I'm tired of she wasn't big enough.
But it would have been a great look, Trey. It would have been a great look, Trey, for her to be out there.
Guess what? It was a better look for Mac. Simple. It was a better look for Mac.
But it would have been a great look for them to be out there.
Hey, bro, people was in tears for this man coming home. That man, you know what I'm saying? Like, we was ready for Mr. Shell Shot. It would have been a great look, but I'm just saying it was a better look for him. And then we don't want to hear that on the verses. I want to change your mind. No, bro. Now you don't do that all in the verse. We're not doing all that.
They were singing. The crowd was singing it though. That's what he was saying. That's what he was saying. I let the crowd sing Mercedes part. So why not have Mercedes there if you already
big enough? She's not big enough for that platform. She was big enough for that song. She's not big enough for that platform.
Man, did you hear that crowd? The same part you were singing, them chicks was out there in the crowd.
And they don't know who she is. And they don't know who she is.
That's why
that's how you get introduced, nigga. What you talking about?
You're getting reintroduced. That's what I just said.
That shit happens constantly over generations, man. You know how many times I watch this is off subject, but that Warren G regulators
on that platform, bro. On that platform, y'all just gotta look at it on the business tip, bro. On that platform, yeah, it would have been great. It would have been great morally, you know what I'm saying? But like just being honest, baby girl, like you'll perform that song, goddamn at a bar.
What does that have to do with verses, though?
I'm just saying, like you're not like Mia S ain't performing at no bar. She gonna drink at one. She ain't performing at no bar. Everybody on that stage, goddamn, you know what I'm saying, still has some type of impact in the game. Hey, nigga, I thought Fiend was done. Kimpo let me hear some shit from Fiend, like on some like Wiz Khalifa type shit. Some cool shit.
He was fucking with Currency.
Yeah, you slow in that regard, man. I've been on.
Hold on. I don't want y'all to jump around because you did mention something.
Everybody on that stage, bro, like had a real name to No Limit that rapped. Everybody that rapped had a real name. Not no just.
But it's a real song, though, bro. Listen, this is one of those situations where the myth is bigger than the name. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody, when they play I Can Tell in the club, the chicks sing Mercedes parts, bro. So that's all I'm saying. It's a real song. It's not like she didn't have impact on that song, bro. That's all I'm saying.
You ever heard of Lil Corey?
But give me a song that everybody sing in the club that's by Lil Corey, and I know the lyrics. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly.
I ain't gotta know the
song. You don't nobody know Lil Corey. Lil Corey.
But give me the lyrics, though. But give me the lyrics. Give me the song that everybody knows that's Lil Corey that nobody knows.
Say yes, girl. That song right there.
What song is that? I like that shit because you mumble some words, nigga. Stop, bro. Nigga, nah, bro.
Nobody knows who that is. No one knows who that is, but everybody know the song.
Who know the song? Everybody in the world, because everybody down south knows I Can Tell. You can play that in Florida. You can play that in Atlanta. You can play that in Tennessee. You can play it in Louisiana. That's what I'm saying. Like, you talking about a song that's big where you at. I'm talking about
Texas, nigga.
The song is huge. I'm not knocking that. What I'm saying is, bro, what has she done since that? Nothing.
It doesn't matter. It don't matter. We talking about a moment.
Everybody that rap on that No Limit camp has motion.
Bro, we talking about a moment, bro. Sometimes the moment is bigger than the person. The moment would have been bigger than Mercedes, but it's still a moment, my nigga. All I'm saying is Matt going out there by himself. He was good out there, but it would have been stupid better to have Mercedes right on the side of his ass. And having old boy Jabot there too. If it would have been, I don't know his situation, but if Jabot was able to sing his parts, would have been crazy. Would have been nuts.
I mean, I thought P was gonna fuck him up and bring out Sons of Funk. Well, I got the hookup. I thought he was gonna go that route.
Hey, who the fuck knows Sons of Funk, nigga? Who the fuck knows Sons of Funk? You talking about
but I'm saying they don't know. Nobody know them. Even pushing it.
But they know the song, though.
They know the song, but they don't know them. Pushing inside of you, that was almost just as big as Silk meeting in my bedroom.
Hell no.
It's almost just as big. But guess what? Yeah.
Now you went too far. You had one good idea for the day.
I said almost just as big.
Before you started this show?
Hey, pushing inside of you was almost just as big as meeting in my bedroom. I ain't gonna bullshit you. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I'm gonna tell you the God honest truth, my boy.
Well, let's go ahead and get into it, man, because there was one guy that shit. I ain't gonna lie, man. I didn't know if Young Bleed was gonna be there, to be honest. And I was hoping. I was like,
is he fighting for his life or something right now?
That's what I'm saying. We're gonna get into it. But I wanna, before we get into that, this is one of the guys that Master P was like, yo, we done had issues in the past, but fuck it, you gonna get on that stage with me, you gonna do that motherfucking smash hit that you put down for the tank. And that concentration. That mean green. You know what he's talking about.
Why? It's because you know why? Because his verse is legendary. See, that goes back to my other statement.
The song is legendary. Even Master P's verse is legendary on that motherfucker.
I'm saying when you say who that say you want to do that, I mean,
right? Yeah.
I mean, there's now when you hear that song with Marseille, well, never mind. Because you said the crowd does the same thing. So I'm gonna leave that part alone. But it's not as iconic as like P brought that shit. He brought them niggas,
That's
bro.
What I'm saying. P brought the shit that was playing in every fucking hole in the wall. Like it wasn't about radio. Even though them songs like How You Do That shit was all on the radio too. But at the same time, niggas was playing that shit in their whips and in the clubs, dog. It hit different, bro.
Mm-hmm.
What Trey say? What your man say? Even Silk Shocker did his thing. He said even Silk Shocker did his thing.
Yeah, I think they should have played the first. They should have played the first.
Hold on, before we get to the Shocker though, my bad, y'all. I just want to slow y'all up because Young Bleed put on a hell of a performance. That's another nigga that didn't miss a beat, was on point. Every rhyme he went around. You couldn't tell this nigga was having underlying health issues, my nigga, because the way he was out there, the nigga was on point. I'm like, yo, this nigga just rocked it.
Yeah.
So let's talk about that. How y'all feel about that? Because the reports was that he went to the ICU. I'm hearing heart attack. I'm also hearing it was a brain bleed. You know, what's up? How y'all feel about that?
I mean, I pray for his health, but you know what I'm saying, as far as the show, man, he definitely put on a performance. You know what I'm saying? I love the nigga verse, bro. I'm a fan of Young Bleed. You know what I'm saying? Like, like My Balls, My Word, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was a hard album. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fucking
like, you know what I'm saying? Like that was dope. And then going to the backstory, learning that, you know what I'm saying, like he put Boosie under his wing, you know what I'm saying, when Boosie was a young,
concentration,
you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, him, C-Note, the nigga named C-Note, that's also on How You Do That there. You know what I'm saying? Rapper named C-Note, that started was it Camp Life or something like that, and Boosie came out with
Concentration Camp, nigga. Concentration Camp. That's what it was called.
Concentration Camp, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah,
and then the niggas dropped that compilation, that mean green compilation.
Speaking of that, I think I got that somewhere right here.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know, and they not from New Orleans. They from Baton Rouge. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So that part I didn't know. I ain't gonna lie to you. That part I did not know.
Yeah. I know he's from Baton Rouge for sure. He was shouting out Baton Rouge all up in that.
Before it got on that I'm About It soundtrack, it was just originally a Young Bleed and C-Note song. And when Master P heard it, he was like, nah, I gotta get on that bitch. You know what I'm saying? And so he signed just to get that song, he signed Young Bleed to No Limit. And that's how he came about, How You Do That there with Master P and this and like that. You know what I'm saying? But yes, C-Note was on that whole, it's Young Winnie, hear me know. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Master P.
Bullshit. Nigga,
hey, what my nigga say? Some said P. Hey, Anything goes, but yeah, Mean Green, yeah, had that old Cadillac grill up in front. Yes, sir. I remember all that. That's when them niggas started switching it up to the plastic covers. And got away from the jewel cases. The niggas went, you know what I'm saying?
Don't get full of that alcohol.
Right, the club, and thank you. Hey, that's an iconic verse too.
You said that's C-Note. That's C-Note. That's who Boosie had signed under.
Right.
You know,
I got you. I know exactly who C-Note is. And see, the thing is, that's what I'm saying, bro.
It's so related. It's so connected.
It's iconic, my nigga. That's why that shit can go against Bling Bling, and it can go against Project Chick. It can go against that shit because, man, that shit was iconic, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody did a thing on that song, bro. Everybody versus iconic. But unfortunately, man, he he had some issues with his health, man, and I was hearing that he was dead at first. I didn't even want to even share that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I gotta wait till I get some confirmation.
Yeah, I was on the same tip when I seen that shit. I saw it. I was like, really? Right after that shit? You know what I'm saying? And then I saw other like reputable people putting their stamp on it. I'm like, oh shit, okay, damn, this shit is real.
So it's confirmed?
No.
He was in the ICU.
Yeah, he's in the ICU fighting for his life. But the first reports is like, because you had people putting RIP, like his close friends. People he just did songs with, RIP. So it was
even Boosie made a post.
You know,
even Boosie made a post like, "Damn, nigga, last night." You know what I'm saying? So,
but you know what? That shit brings up a good point for us. This is why you got to put your differences aside because you never know when it's the last time you're gonna grace the stage with somebody.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? This is why this got to be bigger than whatever gripes you got. It's got to be bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? Because who knows? And hopefully he comes back 100%. Prayers up to Young Bleed and his family. He's a fucking legend. My balls and my word. Come on, bro. He got, what's that shit? Something, cool as Clyde. Let it fly. Let it fly. Oh, my. Oh, the day they made me boss. Come on, man. Stop playing. I forgot the name for a second, but.
Even the intro was fire.
He would have did that song right there.
When he came on, boom, boom, boom.
Bruh, if he would have did that song right there, bro, that would have neutralized. That's what I'm saying, dog. That's what I'm saying, bro. No Limit got them hood hits that just was so
for
dope.
sure.
They played
there was in every projects worldwide. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, there was. They had and then they started off in California. So you know what I'm saying? So they saying was already broadcasting different. They was in Richmond. You know what I'm saying? Like, that with the West Coast, the West Coast Boys or something like that.
No, that's when he had the compilations, the West Coast Bad Boys, the Down South Hustlers.
No, but I'm saying
Ice Cream Man came out too.
If you have seen the documentary when he had that, he started off with like a CD tape store in Richmond, California. He had them boys signed way back then.
No, he didn't have people signing. I'm saying that's the same time around he came out with those compilations as well with the Ice Cream Man, because that was the first one he dropped when he was from Richmond, California.
Well, he was what?
That was the first CD he dropped. Not the first, one of the commercial ones. Like, he had like Ghetto's Try to Kill Me, 99 Ways to Die, and some other shit, but this was like commercially that like we knew of, the Ice Cream Man. You know what I'm saying? He was still in Richmond. That shit.
Then they came up with that bullshit later on. It's that gangster life we're living.
What you talking about?
Chilling in my Rolls Royce with my gangster friends. Pop blocking with my gangster friends.
Who's that?
That's Master P and the West Coast Bad Boy.
Oh yeah.
Pop blocking with my gangster friends.
I mean, well, no, he was still on the come up. I mean, when he did West Coast Bad Boys, he was still on the come up.
No, when he did, that was in the beginning. I'm saying when later on,
when they on the come up, bro. It wasn't. Them niggas wasn't all the way polished yet. They wasn't all the way polished.
He signed them later on the new No Limit, and they came out with that bullshit.
I mean, the new No Limit came, but it came after a long time. It came after the West Coast Bad Boys. It came after the Down South Hustlers. It came after the I'm Bout It soundtracks. That shit came, but it came with tight whips.
His cool shit. Like I thought since him and Ship was there, they could have performed what was that song? Bentleys and Hummers, Lil Daddy, we bought that. You know what I'm saying?
Let My Nine Get Her would have been better than that.
What's that?
Get her, D. Let My Nine Get Her.
Let the Nina get him.
About that. Let Get Her, D. Lay it down, get him. I ain't thought of that. I'm gonna let my 9 get him.
Oh yeah, I mean,
he's a youngster.
It's just like a lot of Masterpiece shit was hard, but like you said, complete. Like, and I was talking to a dude from New Orleans, and he was saying that like a lot of Masterpiece shit was just slow, but he had a lot of energy in that shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's why, if you want to know why people thought that it was a loss, because if you listen to song for song, like without the verses part, you know what I'm saying, just actual verses, the music, then you know what I'm saying, like Cash Money has a better selection. But No Limit brought a better.
Get the fuck out of here, man. I'm not trying that shit.
Break them off. Hey, them niggas played Break Them Off the second song, bro. It's too much, man. And they lucky Bun B didn't come out there and perform his part.
And then he could have been out there for 2 songs. He could have been out there for that and Meal Ticket.
And you lucky them niggas cut it off right when Pimp C part was about to come over. You know the crowd was about to sit. Let me lay this shit down. Let me lay down the rules. You know the crowd was about to get crazy on that one.
That would have been not fair. It's not fair.
That's what I'm saying. So
that's what happened. Even though UGK collaborated with them on Baller Blocking as well, Cash Money. So
oh my God, bro, we are not about to talk about no family affair, bro. You love that song, bro. I hate that song, bro.
I'm just giving light to the fact that it was a collaboration that UGK did with both sides. I didn't say the song was like the best song in the world,
man. Hold on, my man said they had classic albums from artists that weren't even on verses. I believe he's talking about No Limit, and that's one thing about No Limit, bro.
Who? I need him to specify that. I need him to specify that. Tremont, I need him to specify.
Listen,
he's talking about street records.
He said non-radio records
and the streets.
No Limit Easy. I say non-radio records, man. I'm gonna tell you one thing that you can't deny, cuzzo. You can't deny, Chef, is the fact that No Limit, Cash Money was an era, No Limit was a movement. Even though they didn't have the same length of time.
Yeah.
You bought an album just because it had a No Limit tank on it, no matter who the fuck it was. It didn't matter. Yeah. If you saw that tank on something, you're going to buy
soon and all that.
That's when you got a movement. Wu-Tang had the same thing. Anybody that had that fucking Wu-Tang emblem, you're gonna fucking buy it.
Hey, they were the down south. They were the down south Wu-Tang because the way
what I'm saying,
the way the Beats by the Pound crafted every album and nobody's album sounded the same. Stop, man. Stop. They are the down south Wu-Tang.
You couldn't find their artists on a lot of other niggas' songs. They was keeping it in-house.
Mm-hmm.
So
and you saw why.
From the jump. So that's why. That's one thing.
I want to party with them. You had Suave House fucking with No Limit. That was another thing. I ain't even go that route. You know what I'm saying? Like Suave House had they had a song.
But see, that one song got Mystical on it. Talking about the Suave House No Limit song, that shit was raw. But it got Mystical on it, man. That's one thing that fucked No Limit up too, not having Mystical. Because if Mystical was there, it would have been nasty.
Man, they didn't do anything off of Unpredictable.
Hey, so I didn't know that. I didn't know that Snoop had signed a No Limit around 98, 99 type situation.
Yeah.
Like the end of 97, wasn't it? I thought like the end of 97.
Damn, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Y'all understand, bro? Like nothing from nothing. You know what I'm saying? And this all to the listeners. I'm a young listener.
Repeat what you just said.
Huh?
I want you to repeat what you just said. You ain't know Snoop was signed to him?
No, I did know Snoop was signed to him. I didn't know he was signed that far back, not 97, 98. I'm thinking like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, I don't know what I'm thinking, but I ain't know it was like 97, 98, like maybe 96, 97, 93.
Well, no, it was like, we got to think, it was after Pac died. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
and it was after he left Death Row. So he immediately went to No Limit.
Yeah.
I was about to grill you, but I was like, he had to know Snoop had left. Death Row.
Oh no, of course I knew that because Top Dollar. What was it? The Game to Be Sold, Not to Be Told was one of my like better albums. I ain't gonna lie, like the Top Dog was pretty hard, and the last meal was
I love
pretty.
The Last Meal. That's
The Last Meal is my favorite junk. That's his best CD.
The Last Meal was pretty special. I ain't gonna lie.
That's one of his best.
You know why? Because that nigga Master P let Snoop do what he wanted to do. Because that was the first time he was like, all right, bet you ain't got to just do Beats by the Pound production. He let Timberland come up. He let Drake come in that motherfucker. He let Battle Cat come in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
So he pretty much structured the album how he wanted. That's why you get a classic Snoop album under that No Limit tank. Like you said, the game
D.O. Jizzy.
Right, you got that song by Timberland. Timberland produced that.
I forgot about that song.
Come on, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's shit. You tripping. And then you got Laylo.
You got Stacey Adams on that motherfucker.
Come on, it was sophisticated.
Give me the hook for Stacey Adams.
We sitting here serving them Stacey Adams.
Damn. I can't even think.
That wasn't like a hit though. That was just some other shit.
No, that's just a dope ass album.
Dope ass song.
I
like the song called Breakthrough.
You had shit like you got like lay low, like you better lay low. You know what I'm saying? Like
that was a big hit.
Yeah, that was definitely a big hit.
Think about it. But hold on, bro. You got that, and you got Bitch Please on that motherfucker. If I'm not mistaken.
I thought P was gonna perform. That would have been hard. That would have been hard if he had LL Cool J to come in and play and do his hook on 1, 2, 3, 4, and then P did his verse on that hoe on the remix. He could have did that hoe. He could have went that route.
Listen, I think they had more tracks for Snoop, but I don't think anybody was prepared for the show getting cut short like that. I think everybody had more rounds in the clip, but the way Baby was sounding, I think it ended right on time. I don't think that nigga could have lasted another hour out there, nigga. I don't know.
Right.
That nigga was soft stuff. He was fucked up. But Baby, yeah, facts.
Yeah, he was done.
But one thing I do want to talk about is, at the end of the verses, I was kind of wondering, what the fuck happened to Master P? You know what I'm saying? You had Sip the Shocker come out there, and he was pretty much giving the closing thoughts for No Limit. I'm like,
I think he knew what Baby was going to be on.
So, you know what? All right, we're going to get into that. But a video came out the next day where while Cash Money was doing Back That Thing Up, that nigga quietly walked over there by himself, greeted BG, greeted, Birdman, dapped him up, and that nigga walked away. He walked off. So, I was kind of wondering, like, damn, was he super pissed off? But even if he was pissed off, he showed everybody respect, walked over there solo dolo, and that's a sign of strength and respect, y'all. Let's keep it 100. When you walk over to somebody's side by yourself, that's a sign of respect.
But they were doing that all night. Like individuals from that side.
I don't think P and Birdman were beefed up. I think that part is over with in their life. You know what I'm saying? They both successful.
I just don't think he wanted to be associated with that negative shit. That's why
it's over with, but it ain't over with. You can tell that whatever, because listen, one thing about P and Baby, they done kept it on some G shit. you already know something happened, but it's some hood shit that happened. It ain't no beef record shit that'll happen. Something didn't happen because think about it, bro. Them niggas, a Cash Money No Limit tour that never happened. Come on, it's something that didn't happen, bro. I'm sorry, but the niggas just so me about it.
I don't want to change up the subject, but P kind of alluded to that in the Drink Champs interview.
I know he did. That's what I'm saying. They both kind of allude to something.
He said they lost people on both sides.
That's what I'm saying.
A real thing.
So yes. So there's a reason.
Maybe he was too drunk to talk about that. But when he said people died, he didn't mean to say it like that. But he was basically trying to say they lost people on both sides, and they probably lucky to be up there on stage in unity like that. You know what I'm saying? They lost people for real shit. So you can't never
because
judge a man's character off of something that happened in the streets, and you can't say he whack or he fake. Like you said, he showed strength and solidarity, walking over there, dapping them up by himself, boom, boom, boom. He must have knew in his mind, he must have saw them babies. You know what I'm saying? You know how niggas are drunk. You see they niggas on that bullshit. You like, oh yeah, but I have to leave the party early because he gonna, you know what I'm saying? He might make some wild shit. I ain't trying to be, you know what I'm saying? So I believe he read the room and just gave an Irish goodbye like my nigga Trey be doing, and just dipped out that motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't think.
I like.
Go ahead, Trey. My bad. Go ahead, bro.
I like this shade KG through. You know what I'm saying? That was pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? I caught that.
He shot that.
I caught that. It's cool. But you know what I'm saying? But I was gonna say like,
what was Slim though?
He's never there. He's there, but never there.
But I'm saying, like Vinny said, even though he not a rapper, but he part of Cash Money, building it up, being one of the owners, CEOs, all that shit, I still think it'd have been a good look if Slim was there. And I think P would have left the stage if Slim was there. So I think he respects Slim more than Baby, in my eyes, in my opinion. That's me. I don't know anything else. This is on the outside looking in.
Wasn't UNLV signed to Cash Money?
What's up?
Wasn't UNLV signed to Cash Money at the time?
That was their first orders.
Okay, at the time they made a diss on to Mystical. Was Mystical signed to No Limit at the time they made the diss on?
No, but Mystical responded. He responded when he got on No Limit though.
Yeah, we got on No Limit.
But I think, I think that song came out before. I think that song kind of came out when Mystical had that. Y'all ain't ready though, you know.
But his first album wasn't No Limit.
No, his first album was Jive. It was just strictly.
Yeah,
Jive.
so his first album he wasn't on No Limit.
No.
He probably met me after the fact. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. No Limit was so big they were signing stars. He was already a star.
He was making that battery.
He was all over the fucking radio. Like, who is this nigga? Cricket like a roach leg. Who is this nigga rapping? He rapping fast. He was so different. He was original like a motherfucker. But yeah, he was already a star. Then he dropped Here I Go. You know what I'm saying? I'd be mixing them up sometimes.
Was that under Mind of Mystical or was it under?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Which one did he drop under Mind of Mystical? That's what I'm trying to say.
I think that's Job.
That's Job.
Job is Mind of Mystical.
Unpredictable and Ghetto Fabulous was under No Limit.
His first album, then he had Ghetto Fabulous. Woo! Forget about
Unpredictable came out first on the No Limit.
I know that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right. He's saying the Ghetto Fabulous next.
If you want to ask me, and I know you didn't, but you know what I'm saying, Ghetto Fabulous was a way better album than Unpredictable.
Before y'all get into that bag, man, shout out to Tremont. Yo, listen, bro. Shout out if somebody's going to get motherfucking guest of the motherfucking episode, it's going to be Tremont. That nigga said P think Gangsta Williams killed his cousin Randall. Yo, it's crazy that you say that because I've been also saying that it might have even went deeper than the cousin. And, you know, I've heard that allegedly it could have been something to do with his bro, you know what I'm saying? Young Kevin Miller. It could have been some shit on that side. So, you know, it could have been even deeper than that. I don't know, but that's just the word. But like I said, it was some real street shit that went down. Whatever it was. Because for them niggas never to collab after all these years, for them niggas never to collab, for them niggas never to take a tour with each other, knowing how many millions that would have brought in, it's got to be something, bro. It's something bigger than money. But I'm glad whatever it was, they was able to put that differences aside and put on one of the best verses and the best, just best events in a long time. So shout out to them boys. But it's a lot to break down with this one, man.
Let's go.
Anything, but I want to ask y'all, Chef, man, anything else that stood out to you?
What?
Anything else that stood out to you for us, saying that verses, bro?
Man, Mia X still look motherfucking good. Shouts out to her.
Oh my God, and she was looking good too. Mia X,
she was looking good.
Hey,
like
bro.
higher to she just look good, bro. Like,
hey, shout out to my partner Jack Joe. That's his mama. Once they moved from Katrina, they moved up the street from my mama in DeSoto, Texas.
Oh yeah, shout out. Yeah, I seen this picture. She was. Yeah, I just seen they took a picture after the verses. Yeah, Jack Joe, no doubt.
Jack Joe. He graduated from DeSoto High School. You know what I'm saying? Okay. They had moved to DeSoto. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? We got a chance to actually know Mia X on a different level because I went to school with her son. Facts.
Mm. So you saw her in mommy mode. You ain't see her in Mia X.
I saw her in mama mode.
Yeah.
Mama drama mode. Yeah.
Somebody want their ass whooped. Now that song definitely could have got played.
They didn't play that song.
Let's need to hear her there because we can beat this No Limit shit up.
I mean, they could have played "You Don't Want to Go to War." The soldier song.
I mean, Cash Money could have played "Niggas in Trouble." If y'all want to say it still like that, it's plenty of.
Niggas in trouble. Who in trouble? Is niggas what's that? Cash Money in trouble. Who the fuck in trouble?
What's that?
Hot boys coming Skrilla. You don't want to hide because you know I'm a gorilla. Niggas in trouble.
Man, cut that shit short, nigga. That gets no play on verses, nigga. That gets no play on verses, nigga. Only your guy, nigga. What you talking about?
But this song,
somebody know that song, dog.
Yeah, but you just said.
You say a song?
Hold on. One at a time, man.
This is verses.
No,
let me get my stuff.
You just said, y'all just said,
let me get my shit out. This is verses. You get the concept. When you hit the song name, you have to resonate with that. So the fact that you just said that song and me and him both look like, what the fuck is that? Don't nobody know that shit. Versus your shit got a ring. As soon as you see that song name, nigga, you like, all right, I know what it is. That shit then rings no bells, my guy. That shit ain't ring no bells.
Hold on, nigga. Go ahead, man.
Just saying.
So P can play all these hood classics, and Cash Money got so many hood classics, but they decided to perform most of their valuable hits. You dig what I'm saying? So you don't think Cash Money got some street songs they could have performed? And that's why again I keep going back.
Yes, they do.
But
they do.
Yes, they do.
They do.
And they was through BG.
What? Hold on. One song that stood out that they didn't play, I think they got the street appeal and that shit knocked. Was "Fuck You, Nigga, Motherfuck You, Fuck You." That "Fuck You" song. They could have played "Fuck You" to me, and I think that song.
And then Juvie, they could have played "Set It Off." Set it off in this motherfucker.
Like, he did play that, didn't
he? Yeah,
no, they did not play "Set It Off."
I thought he did "Set It Off."
Nah, bro.
I think he might have did "Set It Off," dog.
I don't think he did, bro.
I think he did.
Nah, bro. I just rewatched it today. Nah, bro. He did "Back That Ass Up," "Slow Motion," "Juvenile on Fire" when he started it off.
Nah, he didn't had to.
Huh?
He didn't do it.
They did not.
No. I just rewatched it. They did not play that.
I'm looking at the official list. So You had No Limit came with How You Do That, Bourbons and Lex, Chopper Style. That was another one.
That came out of left field. When last time you seen them niggas on
hook.
fucking stage together? That shit came out of fucking left field. That's what I'm saying.
Man, that was a left hook
No
on
Limits.
this.
Listen, No Limit Soldiers full roster.
Okay.
I can tell Mac, Ice Cream Man, Mia X, and Master P, Who the Who, Silk. So they did do Master P and Silk did Who the Who. Okay, Snoop down for my niggas. Then you got Silk, It Ain't My Fault. Then Master P said Make Them Say then he hit him with Break Them Off, I'm Bout It, Bounce That Ass, I'm a Soldier. I always feel like
they didn't say it all.
Huh?
They should have. I should have said bottom line, Cash Money should have played Set It Up. That would have gave Juvie another solo look to help him take over.
That would have been great.
They shouldn't have played Slow Motion. They should have played Set It Off, in my opinion.
Oh, now see, they were celebrating New Orleans.
I know.
You gotta have
No Limit has way more songs with Soulja Slim than just that one Cash Money song. So, but he still was going to get represented.
The biggest song that Soulja Slim was ever on was Slow Motion.
That's Slow Motion. Yeah, that's fine. Cash Money got the biggest song.
He was going to get represented somehow, some way, regardless.
That's what I'm saying. One thing about that Soulja Slim album, it didn't get a chance to get promoted because he passed away. You know what I'm saying? He didn't really get a chance to really get that shit out. Like, you know what I'm saying? So them playing his album, playing the cuts off his album might not have hit in that arena like that. You know.
Then for Cash
same with BG. Like with BG, I mean, BG, of course, didn't pass away, but the fact that he wasn't able to perform his shit, keep it alive.
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
There's some street cuts on BG shit that you definitely could have played. You could have played like a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? The streets know that shit. You could have played something. The streets know it.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why Master P won, because he wasn't the cuts he was playing was street cuts, but it was also nuke bombs though. It's different. It ain't just beat down cuts. Like when them niggas playing Freak Hoes, I don't think they ever did a video to Freak Hoes or brung it out like an official thing. But everybody know that motherfucking song though. It's just different, bro. It's different, bro. That's what Master P got the streets, man. When your album cuts is what's killing the clubs, yeah, man. I mean, Silk didn't do Let Me Hit It. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like,
the Soulja song on his album.
They would have did that. I guarantee you. Mystical was there, they would have did Let Me Hit It. Guarantee.
But man, what else we doing, man?
Straight up, man. That was, listen, I just want to say, man, that was crazy. I appreciate Swiss. I appreciate Timberland for once again bringing back the Versus platform. I don't know where they're going to go next. We you know what? You kind of mentioned it that Master P was on Vlad. And Nori was asking him, you know, would you ever consider a Versus? And P was dead set against it. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't fucking with the idea of doing the Versus. On Drink Champs. This is like 2 or 3 years ago, you know, because Nori was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? You know, would you ever do a Versus with Cash Money? That's what Nori wanted to see. He was like, yo, you and Cash Money was crazy. So to see that shit happen in fruition, I got to give props, man. I didn't think they was going to be able to pull that off, because usually when Master P say something, he stick to his motherfucking word. You know what I mean? So I didn't think this was ever going to pop off. And it can only pop off with Cash Money. He couldn't do a Versus with nobody else. Not to say he couldn't win, but this made the most sense right here.
Oh yeah, same state.
But if it was somebody to compete, I'm be honest with you. Now y'all gonna hate me for this.
Here we go.
Here you go.
Where we going? We going Swab House? What we talking about? I ain't gonna
Ghetto Boys. We gonna say the Ghetto Boys.
I'm gonna say because
he gonna say the Ghetto Boys.
I'm gonna say you said I'm gonna say a movement. I'm gonna say it wasn't a movement, so it was an era versus era. and this, I don't want to say if they could beat Cash Money, but that'll be a good one. I'm gonna leave No Limit out of it, but I think Trill and T could have Trill had a. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, sit your ass
10
down,
songs.
man.
10 songs.
Yeah, 10 songs. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Trill ENT.
10 songs a piece.
And when you talking about Moosey and
Willie,
and you got the whole Trill ENT.
I ain't gonna lie.
That's nasty. Get your ass down.
Now that we know that it's only 10 songs, though. Now that we know it's just 10 songs gonna be played.
I think they only did that because it's a group. I think it's because I believe it would have been scaled more if Turk and Wayne would have showed up, in my opinion. I believe they did. They knew that beforehand, before contracting certain people to make all the money look correct. But I believe they knew that beforehand. That's why they scheduled it 10 songs. I think it could have at least went another 5 songs apiece.
No, I mean,
you could have did 15 to 15. You know what I mean? 5 more cuts.
No doubt. I mean, personally, I just want to say real quick. Personally, I just think because it started late, bro. It started late. You know what I'm saying? And once you buy in time, once you have a certain time motherfucking parameter, if you go over that, we can't do it. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that it started late. It started about 30 to 40 minutes late, bro. That's why I think that those other songs got lost in the shuffle because they started late, bro. So that's what I think.
But what I'm saying is, Mia X posted that her post before the verses, and she showed the song. They knew about that. We didn't know because we didn't see it or check her post, but she posted the shirt with the 10 songs on both sides before the verses. So we weren't checking for it. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't checking for it, but it was put out there. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like they were signed up for 20 and we just found out at 10. No, it was already scheduled for 10. In my mind, when we hear verses, like you said, we think of 20 songs. So, and that's impossible. I ain't gonna say it's impossible, but nigga, that would have been a long ass verses if we'd have did 20 songs, because they would have to just do verses after that, just like a verse for verse. Nigga, you trying to do whole songs? Ooh.
I mean, everybody. I mean, we all used to the 20 songs, bro. We ain't never seen one with 10 songs, so of course we gonna think it's gonna be like everybody else's 20 songs. You know what I'm saying? Facts, straight up. I mean, it would have been long, but just shit. Everybody else's was 2-3 hours. I mean, shit. Give them niggas the same respect. Shit, this is how it go. Fuck it. You know
so how late was they?
Like I said, that shit was supposed to start at 8 o'clock.
This nigga Birdman on tour with YB, the hottest artist in the country right now. So you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, he wasn't on time. He wasn't on time. Nigga already drunk, fucked up, all type of shit. He on this shit. You know what I'm saying? What's it? Tamar Braxton tried to take the bottle from him. He snatched it from her and like, get your little ass on, little girl. Fuck you doing?
And listen, make sure, man. I want to say shout out to the viewers, man. But make sure y'all tuning in on YouTube. Spit Your Game 314. That way, listen. I want to be able. I see people commenting on Facebook. I'm not seeing it as fast, man. So if y'all can switch over to YouTube. That way I can see y'all comments, man. For some reason, it's supposed to bring in the Facebook comments, but it ain't doing that. My man, Big Joe on this motherfucker. Shout out to Big Joe on this bitch. Yeah, you definitely need to be in on this conversation. But man, we damn near been going at it 2 hours just on that. I knew. I was telling KG, it's so many layers to this shit. It's ridiculous, you know what I'm saying? But that's why I said
what we doing. Where we going, man? What are we doing?
Whew. Well, man, I mean, fuck it. I'm just gonna fire them off, man. Because real quick, I just saw today BMF officially has been canceled.
Well, we saw
There'll be no more BMF.
I think we saw that with when the back and forth with the Rick Ross shit with the son and all that shit, and then one of them get caught like in the headlines doing some crazy shit, like the son. And he was like, "Yeah, this is definitely over with." You know what I'm saying? It's not a good look. But he said that teasing in the beginning of the fourth season, but I think the performance of the fourth season was just so trash. On top of whatever else they going through, they just canceled the show because it didn't hold my interest. Like, I'm kind of happy. The first two seasons was good. First two seasons was on point. You like, damn, what is you ready for to take this shit? The third kind of got weird, and then the fourth was just like, this ain't it.
You know what, like you say, bro, we've kind of been seeing the downfall. I don't know if it's because the writer's strike, perhaps the same writers that was doing it in the first couple seasons was doing it in the last couple seasons, but it's definitely a difference, bro. The direction, the acting, the storyline was going crazy. It was just, it was trying to do too much, man.
Because you know why? We were so excited, at least I think for me and you, we wanted to see how they was going to treat St. Louis in that. Because the end of the second season, if I'm not mistaken, that's when it's like, we're going to go. I think they showed the J-Bo character maybe once or twice in the second season, and then the third season, that's when they were supposed to open up. But they didn't really do us no justice, man. I don't know. I don't think they had.
I think they kind of did give St. Louis some justice, man, because that was one of the whole big plots. Was I mean, to me, I think they gave St. Louis, you know what I'm saying, it's camera time, because that whole thing about what's his name, Jay something, whatever.
J-Bo.
Not J-Bo. I'm talking about the name they gave old boy in the actual show. I forgot his name. I can't think of it, but I mean, St. Louis was involved in the plot. You know what I'm saying? If it's over, at least the niggas did wrap up that shit that happened in St. Louis. You know, it was a closure to it. You know what I'm saying? Old boy got killed, whatever. Niggas took over, so we kind of got closure.
You know he's alive in real life, right?
Huh?
You know he's alive in real life, right?
Well, that's not J-Bo. I don't think that was J-Bo in real life. J-Bo wasn't a.
That's who the character was. That's what he was supposed to be playing, bro. Like it was. This is what I've seen, because I know what you're trying to say, but people are also saying that it was supposed to be J-Bo's character, like on paper, but people are also saying he was acting like Cuffy, but he's still alive. So I don't know what to believe in. That's
what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't know.
J-Bo that was in BMF is literally still alive. I believe he's just locked up right now. I don't know if he got.
I don't know, but I don't know. I think they gave St. Louis some love, man. They gave him some shine, man. But yeah, you know, like I say, it was going downhill regardless.
Bad.
I didn't like it. That's what I was telling you, dog, from a long time ago. Ain't none of this shit touching the original Power. None of these spinoffs is touching the original Power, man. It's different. It's a little different, man. But Raising Kanan is getting another season, though. So I look forward to seeing that. I think Raising Kanan proved to be the best out of all these spinoffs. You know what I'm saying?
Because I think that's loosely based on his life. He's just not going to say it.
And that's why it kind of made a little bit
almost like it's almost similar to the movie, Get Rich or Die Trying, with the uncles and the mama. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think it's loosely based off his life. He just don't really want to like put it out there like autobiographical shit. He just wanted to put it in a show to make you assume what you want to assume. But yeah, that's what I think. But the Tommy's coming back this. This week is about to be Halloween, so Tommy's coming on, I believe, on the 7th of November, so next Friday, if I'm not mistaken. That's it. That's in this last season, but that first season was cool, but the second season it was, where are y'all going? What are y'all doing? So that show didn't really last that long. Yeah, it's on the third season, so.
I just think it's just, all the shows is kind of going downhill, bro. It just is what it was. Power Book 2, all that shit. I didn't want to get into it, but I just noticed the quality in all the shows was just going down, man. But
yeah, for sure.
you know, I think they're gearing up for the Power Origins and all that. I think they just trying to get rid of all these other shows. They can start fresh. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I think is popping up right now. But go ahead.
He's in a new Street Fighter.
I'm just saying, I hate that they couldn't, you know what I'm saying, they couldn't work out with him and Meech. But you know what I'm saying, I probably on the strength of, I think Big Meech was probably kind of jealous of this situation that 50 had, you know what I'm saying, kind of put in his son. You know, jealousy and envy goes hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, I think he was kind of hating, and when he got out, he was like, nah, we us. He him. Type situation. And it just got ugly. You know what I'm saying? Lil Meech just being in the middle crowd, he finally found something that he good at. And shit, he probably not want to even get another gig for as acting.
Man, and that's one thing, bro. Like his name ain't been looking good in the media lately. He been looking like they try to paint him off as a junkie. Like them niggas is broke. Like it don't look good. And I think that might be one of the reasons stars cut the show too. Like, yo, his acting ain't what it was. You know what I'm saying?
You don't have a star. Like, you don't have a star. Your guy's not a star. He's a bum.
That's what they could be thinking, bro. So, like you said, seeing him on a different show, yeah, I think for sure. We definitely gonna see him on something. I don't know what, I don't know when, but you're gonna see Lil Meech on something. But hopefully, bro, he get his life together, man, because he ain't looking right, man. You got the little chick Celine Powell over there putting them out, exposing them, making them look real bad. So yeah, man, he got to, yeah. And then you got 50 Cent clowning them. Yeah.
Yes,
get your shit right, B.
Yeah. Shit, fellas. I just got a call. Shit about to get crazy around here. You know what I mean? Something you probably don't never know nothing about. But yeah, I mean.
Shout out, bro. Shout out.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I appreciate the love, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, like, this one of the ones that, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can talk about, you can have a part 2 on this conversation as far as that No Limit shit. Because we still didn't get, we still didn't dive in until the rounds or what made Master P, you know what I'm saying, to feel like y'all feel like No Limit won. We didn't really get into that. But you know what I'm saying? If y'all want to do a part 2, boy.
We did. We definitely need to do a part 2 and just talk about the songs. Just strictly about the songs, you know what I'm saying? But hey, we all seen what happened. Master P probably got about 7 rounds to 3. Dominant performance, man. And listen, we've been going hard, but we gonna get into a few more things, man. I mean, shit, man, you might as well stay with us, man, until that 2-hour mark, man. We about to get through some things. There's just a few things I wanted to mention. First of all, I want to know your thoughts on this, man, because ever since this versus thing been going down, people have kind of dug up some talk Jay-Z had said when somebody asked him, would you ever do a versus? He pretty much said, ain't nobody on my level too. So now people kind of revisiting that. How you feel? Do you think that somebody can do a versus with Jay?
Busted.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. 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 All right. Real quick.
Obvious Nas.
Nas got his that man. That
on,
right
why
there.
Not the obvious, the elephant in the room, Jay-Z and Nas. Come on, now.
Jay-Z and Nas, Jay-Z and Kanye.
Yeah, Jay-Z and Kanye. I feel like Busta need to get his true flowers in, and I think a versus against him will like display his legacy as well, because wasn't he with a Tribe Called Quest?
No, he was with Leaders of the New School.
Leaders of the New School.
But they was all affiliated with each other. Trust me, yeah.
Yeah, it's like one big ass.
Tribe Called Quest, fuck with Leaders of the New. Yeah,
they last told all of them.
Yeah, I mean, Q-Tip produced a lot of music.
Him and Q-Tip was with a group together, right?
Him and Q-Tip did put out some collab albums with each other. He had the Dragon and what was it? The Dragon and I forgot the name of it. But I don't know before they was never in a group together though. No.
I'm just saying, like Busta can go back in his bag, like old school bag, like throwback.
Yeah,
like Jay-Z.
You go to PTA and shit. Damn right. You can go to PTA and all those. Oh, I mean, but shit. Hey, I think that'll be a good versus. Damn.
I think as far as New York,
I think Jay still come out on top though.
Because of course, like you said, KG, that the elephant in the room would be a great Jay-Z versus Nas, but we kind of already had that already. You know what I'm saying? Like we already
you had just a couple diss tracks, but we talk about discographies and picking the right songs, like we just said. If you strategize, you can beat anybody, nigga.
I mean, you got songs like you like nigga what, nigga who, but then you got like songs like Break Your Neck. You know what I'm saying? Just like, you know what I'm saying? Just like, you know, a different New York flow. You know what I'm saying? Like a whole new, like, you know what I'm saying? We talking about verses now. We talking about verses and crowd control and what's gonna be a big show. You know what I'm saying? I don't know Nas to bring one mic. That's gonna be kind of boring. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be a great, like he got some hits. You know,
he got hits, like, bro. You just do one song out there, like he doesn't have the club hits. He has the hits that everybody knows, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. No, we're not dissing him.
That one mic shit out there like that's cute, like that's all he got.
We're not dissing the song, the legendary song he has with the great Lauryn Hill. We understand what Nas brings.
That's what you should say.
That's what we know what he brings to the table. What we talking about is like, I'm talking about like, man, well, he couldn't perform past me Cavassier, but I'm just saying like Busta, like bro, like Busta. It'll be good for New York to see two.
But that would be two different elements though, because Jay-Z is a performer, but not like Busta. Busta is going to be moving around, animated, doing all him and Spliff. I've seen him on multiple occasions. Jay-Z ain't like that. He'll get real close and do that shit, but he is not going to give you a Busta Rhymes type show. He's not going to give you no Busta Rhymes type show because he didn't make that kind of music.
I done seen Jay-Z do shit like bring Michael Jackson to the stage. He going to do something very small but very iconic. See, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the difference. But it's still going to be viral. Whatever Jay going to do is going to be viral.
I will say that. I will say that I think Busta versus Jay is a better match if you want to, in terms of who will beat Jay. I don't think Nas will beat Jay. Now, I mean, Nas got Ether. You got the one track, but after that, nigga, it's time to go ahead and start spanking niggas because, come on, man, we talking about Jay. When that nigga Jay do Where I'm From, it's shit like that.
Come on, man. It'll be nostalgic, bro. No, you glazing. That's a young nigga say,
Nas ain't beat no Jay in no verses, bro.
But he's a formidable opponent. We ain't got to say who the winner is. He's definitely a formidable opponent.
But you talking about who can beat Jay? I don't think there's no Nas that can beat Jay, bro.
I think Busta has a better chance.
Busta had because his performance. That's the joke. That's what I'm saying. We're talking about beat. I mean, see, when y'all say beat, now I ain't talking about in terms of who got the better song. Who got the better song tonight? Like sometimes when boxers win, it ain't the better boxer, but it's the better man tonight that won.
Right.
So in those terms, that's what I'm saying, bro. Nigga, Busta has a better chance because Busta can perform his ass off, bro.
Hell, that's all right. Drake got to fight someone.
And then
To
you
this
got
day.
other
To
people.
this day,
You got
busting
other
performers
people that
ass
could
off.
possibly. You got other people from New York that could possibly go with Jay-Z that he won't give credit to. And I would say people like Method Man, like that possibly.
Man, stop playing, man. Stop the disrespect. We about to end this show, man. Right now. Right motherfucking here, bro. I'm not doing the show no more. If this news is not about to disrespect fucking Jay-Z.
Hey, y'all just bringing Wu-Tang Clan and shit.
Stop it,
Y'all
man.
bringing Wu-Tang Clan and shit. Ain't he a Wu-Tang member?
Stop it, man. Stop it.
No, bro, it's not the same.
They're not gonna do that, bro.
Not the same.
They're not gonna do that.
Like I said,
I fuck with Takal. Takal is one of my favorite rappers, period. But when you talking about
I can see
20 songs, no, bro.
Drake.
Hey, that man.
I can see Drake.
Hey, listen.
I can see Drake.
Drake would be a tough matchup for Drake.
Hey, listen.
Yeah, Drake.
If Jay-Z was to bring out Linkin Park, Nas wouldn't have nothing to say. Nothing.
R.I.P. Chester. But if he brought out Linkin Park, that'll be definitely be hard. I ain't gonna lie.
You know what I'm saying? But guess what? Guess what? Method Man can bring out Limp Bizkit.
Yep, that's true.
Here,
rolling. That was a big ass song. Over that song. Keep rolling.
Come on, bro. I'm not even a Jay-Z fan. I know that shit ain't gonna win no rounds against no Jay-Z, bro. Stop it, man.
No, I mean, I ain't gonna that was a big song because that remix they had was a big song.
It was a big song, but dog, we talking about Showman. Jay-Z, that's not gonna beat none of the rounds, bro. I'm sorry,
man, bro. And one thing about Method is
it's a dope song.
Method Man is a better performer than Jay-Z. I've seen Method Man perform plenty of times. That nigga, him and Redman, they dance out there.
It's a lot of rappers that are better performers, but when you get down to verses, it's gotta be the total package. It's gotta be the song, the performance, and the whole combination of how you put all that shit together. So I don't see that song beating a Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. So I don't even know why he brought up Method Man, but Drake, Nas, and Busta.
That song alone, hey bro, that's I ain't gonna lie to you. That Rolling, I was just saying that song of Rolling was big, bro.
That was like huge. Big ain't the word. That song was like an EI. That song was like an EI country grammar. Rolling was that type of song. Rolling was huge.
That tapped into a market that black people wasn't tapping into at that present
right,
time.
That's what I'm saying. It wasn't playing on Magic or whatever.
Don't act like, but you can't sit here and act like Wu-Tang didn't straight have.
You know what I'm saying? If You All I Need and bring out Mary J. Blige, I mean, it's gonna hit different when you know what I'm saying. Like shit, like again.
I ain't gonna say Method ain't got no joints though, but we talking about
again, Master P could have formed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know what I'm saying? Like he's on that song. He's on that song.
He's talking about the LL Cool J song. He's on the remix
with Method Man, Redman, DMX.
Right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
He's not gonna play that, bro. That's a feature. If you know No Limit, they was doing all that shit in house, bro. They wasn't featuring nobody else. He might have got featured on other people's shit. He's not gonna bring that to the party.
When he could have performed. He could have performed.
Nah, bro, that wasn't gonna hit.
But ain't gonna hit. But Rolling might have hit because you bring out that motherfucking rock, man. Rolling can hit. I don't want to keep getting into that, but real quick, man. We do got some new albums that's about to drop, man. You know what I'm saying? One album that I do want to mention, you know what I'm saying? I want y'all thoughts on this. We got Boosie and Webby finally confirmed it, finally made it happen. Gangsta Music 2 will be coming out this year. How do y'all feel about that real quick? You think it's going to hit or will it be shit?
It's definitely going to hit. I've been watching snippets on Boosie Live, nigga, and even playing some junks from more so Webby than himself, but
yeah, I ain't heard nothing from Webby since Savage Life 5. So I'm curious to know what what he gonna bring to the table in 2025.
Yeah, I'm just glad them niggas put see this what GaMe and 50 need to pay attention to. I'm just glad them niggas put whatever they had to the side because you can tell in Boosie's interviews that when Vlad was asking him about Webby, at first he wasn't really fucking with Webby. You know what I'm saying? And then now all these years have passed, and now we coming out with an album. So all I'm saying, time heals wounds. You never know what's happening behind the scenes, but I'm glad they squashed it and can be able to put out more dope music together.
And but one thing about it, even though we knew that it was something going on, Boosie never publicly disrespected Webby.
No,
it's different. It's different from a Game 50 Cent because them niggas went at each other. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's probably easier. Yeah, it's easier for you to mend a wound when it's a private wound versus when everybody know y'all beef and y'all talking about yada yada yada. You got the GU9, a whole, you know what I'm saying? So it's different in Game's case.
But time is, I mean, it's been what, 20, almost 23 years since that shit happened. Please.
Hey, but listen, man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think everybody, like you said, cuz I think I'm interested to see how it's gonna sound. I haven't heard Webby in a full project in a long time, and even more than that, we haven't heard Webby and Boosie even in a longer period of time. So I'm hoping they can bring that magic like how the Clips did it, because it's probably been the same length of time. They probably haven't did an album together in probably 10 to 15 years.
They did a couple of tracks together, but like you said, maybe 10, 15, like 10, 15 years. Like I remember that song, "You Got Me Fucked Up." They did, but maybe that was like 10, 15, maybe 10 years ago.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And even with the Clips, Malice will pop out every now and then.
Yeah, every 3 to 5 years.
Yeah, he'll pop out every now and then. But yeah, it's, you know what I'm saying? So just like you say, they may have tracks together, but a full project, it's been at least 10, 15 years.
Yeah, his last couple of shit was stinky. So I hope he come with it.
Yeah, hey, man, they're playing on IG. Webby smoking them motherfuckers, man.
But shit, who else? I mean, matter of fact, who else we got? Matter of fact, I'm supposed to be right. Who else we got coming out?
Oh, Bun B and Corey Mo. Can't wait for that shit. Waymo Trill.
Yeah, Waymo Trill.
Corey Mo.
That's supposed to be dropping on that's dropping on the 7th. That Bun B dropping on the 7th.
Waymo, okay.
And then that, I just seen today that that Big L dropping this Friday. They dropped a track list for that too. So a lot of good music coming out in 2025. But I'm excited for Bun B. I didn't want to brush that off, but yeah, that Bun B. Corey Mo is just a legendary down south producer that don't get his flowers like he should. He is fucking legendary as fuck. And yeah, it's gonna be dope. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see some features. We're gonna see some features on that Bun B.
Yeah, we're gonna stay tuned to that, bro. We're gonna stay tuned. A lot of good music about to drop.
Hey, because Corey Mo did a lot of shit. We're like, but like you said, a lot of great shit. Like,
Yes.
Hey, November the 3rd starts not only my Z-Day, but November the 3rd starts the trial for the murder of Mo 3. You know what I'm saying? With the whole Yellow Beezer situation. So y'all chime in on that. It's gonna be crazy. Like, I don't know how that's gonna play out.
For sure, man. We gonna definitely chime in on that because I think everybody been waiting on that. You know what I'm saying? So I think even that's probably kept Yellow Beezy's career on hold to a certain extent until this shit, till we figure it out, man. So bro, if we don't talk to you before you see that, man, definitely, bro, have a blessed motherfucker see that.
You know what I'm saying?
You already know. And shit, bro. Man.
Hold up, man. Another album.
Go ahead, bring it forward in because I'm about to shut this bitch down.
Yeah, I ain't want to gloss over my homie. So we had Bun B, Corey Mo about to drop on the 7th. Then you got the Boosie and Webby that's gonna drop. We don't have a date for that, but my nigga Crit
November the 21st. November the 21st.
For Boosie and Webby.
Yeah.
All right, bet. So we got that on the 21st. And we got Crit dropping the album pretty soon. I don't think it's a date on that. But that's gonna be fire. He just dropped a single called I can't think of the name. I was just listening to it.
Got some new Mo 3 coming out.
And Nipsey too. And
Nips.
It's called the new Big Crit single is called Gotta Do It. Check that shit out. That was pretty hard. But yeah, he's having a project soon, man.
Definitely check out the Crit. Check out the Goldfish, Hit Boy, Alchemist. Definitely a nice project. We'll talk about it later. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's a nice project. But yeah, make sure y'all get that new music. Check it out, stream it. Shout out to Zeus Rebel Waters too, man. Got a nomination for the a country music award, not the actual country music award, but he got nominated for a country music award. So shout out to that, man. He got that Snap Your Fans doing numbers. We definitely support him on the platform. Also, shout out to Jibs too.
Before y'all get out, have y'all became a fan of YoungBoy yet?
No, but before I get out of here, shout out to Jibs, man. Jibs dropped that album of this I think last week, you know what I'm saying? One day last week, back in the day, nothing new, but he dropped that Jibs featuring Jibs. You know, they had the Chain Hang Low song on there, had the King Kong song on there. So I just wanted to shout out King Kong. Right. King Kong featured Chameleon there. He had Chameleon there on that motherfucker. That was definitely a nice ass track. But yeah, shout out to Jibs. He really don't get the recognition, but he came out doing that wave of St. Louis artists. He came out with the Chingies, the Hueys, the Jaquans, and he held his own. You know what I'm saying? He can definitely rap. Jibs can rap. He can rap. So shout out to Jibs.
But all right, yeah, fellas. Now we're gonna go.
All right, Cuzzo.
All right,
appreciate you coming to the show, man.
Till next time. Yeah.
To the next time, subscribe to the tribe. You know what I'm saying? It's always a treat when players meet, man. You know what I'm saying?
Like I always say, from the 214 to the 314, that's how this shit go. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't about ego, it's how we go, man. That's how we gonna try to slice it up. Go ahead and slide that on in real quick. Real player, man. Appreciate you, man. But shit, we're gonna go ahead and end this motherfucking live, yo. Shout out to everybody that that jumped on the live. Shout out to my boy Tremont. Man, he was on it. A lot of engagement, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that, bro. Shout out man, we had somebody even slide in the motherfucking shit. Somebody named Terry. That nigga name was Terry Don't Add Me, but he actually slid in the StreamYard, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to Terry Don't Add Me, but that nigga was like, yo, y'all got a dope fucking show in the private comment. I probably should have said that because it was a private comment, but
that's even better.
Appreciate you, man. But once again, man, subscribe to the tribe. Spit Yo Gang 314 on your YouTube platform. Spit SPITYOGAME 314 on your YouTube platform. Please subscribe. It costs you no paper. And it's Vinny Vito, bro.
Chef KG. Stream that Bruiser Wolf Boss Up.
Bruiser Wolf. We didn't listen. I told you, I knew that No Limit shit was going to take over. Yeah, but shout out to Bruiser Wolf. Matter of fact, real quick.
We let it breathe. We let the No Limit shit breathe. So as it should. So I had no qualms.
I just want to say this about Bruiser Wolf. I listened to it and I listened to his latest release in the car. You know what I'm saying? I would say this. It's definitely different. But he sounds like, if I gotta make similarities, and I hate making similarities, but it's just natural for me to make similarities and comparisons. Not to say that he's a mirror image of these guys, but I see, not to say that he's even been influenced by these guys. But what it sounds like to me, he kind of sounds like Boss Man D-Lo in a certain way. how they do their inflections, their cadence, how they end their verses or their bars, I should say. Kind of reminds me of a Boss Man D-Lo. It kind of reminds me of a Sugar Free. How he's
Sugar Free.
talking all over the beat, but he's not talking all over the beat like a Silk. He's talking all over the beat real calmly like a Sugar Free. And but also for real, another guy that is probably nobody will ever guess, he kind of reminds me of Marv One, a Michigan battle rapper. How Marv One structures his battle raps is very similar to how Bruiser Wolf get down. I know Bruiser, you say he's from Detroit, so maybe, perhaps, there could be some influence there. But yeah, I just want to say that. But he got some good music. I listened to the More Dope album produced by Harry Freud. Something different. I don't know.
That's what I like. That's what I like, bro.
The whole album with him on there, but it's definitely something different.
I fuck with Bruiser Wolf. So yeah, man. Shout out to him. The Pile Up album, the Made by Dope album. So man, some shit I need to check out, man. He doing his thing, man. I fucks with him. It's a breath of fresh air.
There we go, man. Shout out to Harry Freud too, man. He did. Harry Freud gave him some winners. He didn't slack. We're in the production tight. But yeah, so it's just one of those guys. You gonna like him or you're not. It's really not a middle ground. Either you like him or you're not, because he raps how he raps. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. When I first heard the intro, I didn't even know. I didn't even know he was rapping. I thought he was just talking. And then I was like, oh, this nigga actually rapping. Because he kind of got that Akeem Ali type shit going on, too.
Mm-hmm.
That vibe. I said, baby. He got that vibe, too. Yeah. So, yeah. But, yeah, shout out to Bruiser Wolf, man.
Mississippi niggas go off.
What you say?
Wolfpack.
I'm talking about the boy from Mississippi I was just talking about, Hakeem Ali.
No doubt.
I said he go off. That boy go hard.
That boy super cold. That's why I fuck with him. He done came to the Lou a few times. I fuck with Hakeem Ali, man. No doubt, man. But shit, on that note, shout out to Hakeem Ali. Shout out to the viewers, Facebook, YouTube viewers. And on that note, it's another one, man. We out here.